Hello everyone, this is Mumtaz Ali and we are going to start a new session on object oriented programming. Today will be our first video on object oriented programming in which we will discuss what is object oriented programming and what are classes and objects. So, what is object oriented programming? Object oriented programming is a programming paradigm, which means it is a set of rules and ideas and concepts. It is basically a standard for programming that we use to solve a specific problem. When we say object oriented programming, it has two main concepts, which is classes and objects. So let's see what are classes and object. So when we say class is a blueprint or a template for, from which objects are created. You can see in the example, car is a class, and Honda, Toyota, Kia, BMW are the object of that class. What is the basic difference between classes and objects? Classes are the a logical entity. You can say it is just a blueprint or a template, but when we say object, it is a physical entity, and it is not a logical entity. It is a physical world entity, which has some attributes and which has some uh, characteristics, you can say. When we say object, it has some attributes and some behavior. Let's explain this word behavior and attribute. When we say car, it is not a physical entity. But when we say Honda car, then it is a physical entity. It must have some attributes and some behavior. When we say Honda car, it must have a color. It has a seating capacity, etc. All these are its behavior. Sorry, all these are its attributes, its characteristics. But beside characteristics, it has some behavior also, like when we press the accelerator button, the car start moves. It This is its behavior. When we press the brake, the car stops. This is its behavior. And uh, let's try with another example. When we say fruit, fruit is a class, and when we say mango, banana, apple, these are the object of this class fruit. When we say human being is a class, and when we say a boy, a man, a woman, a girl, these are all the object of that class. And the object always has some attributes and behavior. When we say a boy has a specific height, his hair color, his weight, his eye color, all these are his attributes. And he feels thirsty, he feels angry, or all this his behavior, his emotions or his behavior. So this is the basic difference between classes and object. So in this tutorial series, we will use C sharp as our programming language. So here is the syntax for creating a class. The class always create with the keyword class before the class name. Here employee is the class name, and which starts with the keyword class. Like the class starts with the keyword class, the object starts with the keyword new. We have created an object of this class employee in the below. Employee obj emp is the object of employee, and we have created that object with the new keyword new employee. So this is the basic difference between classes and objects. So I hope you have understand what is object oriented programming and what are classes and what are objects. So in the coming videos we will explain further these examples by doing some practical, and also we will discuss the basic pillars of the object oriented programming like polymorphism, encapsulation, inheritance, etc. So I hope you have understand all these things we have discussed in this video. If you have further any query, please uh, don't hesitate to comment in the comment section below. I will try to answer all those queries in my next upcoming video. I hope you love this session, and please don't forget